One country I don't think I've ever played with is Indonesia, and it was requested. And as such, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. This probably won't be a series. This will probably just be like an economic tutorial like I used to do all the time. That's right. We're going to take a look at Indonesia, and we're going to see if we can't salvage this rather poor situation they currently find themselves in. That's right. It's not looking good, ladies and gents. Actually, you know what? Let's take a look at diplomatic relations. Okay. The best they would have would be, who is this? Papua New Guinea? Oh, okay. Alright, well that's not good. That's not good at all. So we could get rid of that altogether. Propaganda. Bump up infrastructure. Of course. To about there. Bump up government a little bit so corruption doesn't grow. Unit upkeep is low. Looks like we're going to have to raise taxes. We could try to max out foreign aid and see where that puts us. Where does that put us? Click. 42. So that's enough to get stuff. But that's really expensive. Alright, let's look at internal laws. Okay, freedom of demonstration. Of course, we got to permit that. Don't permit child labor. And go. Let's see what that puts us at now. Damn it. Okay, there we go. 80. Alright, so that puts us at 80 with Australia, who has no funds. Phenomenal. Oh, buddy. This is going to be exciting. Alright, so yeah, it's looking like any type of economic work with other people is not going to be happening, it would seem. Yeah, because the only power I think right now that actually has any money is Belgium. Yep, Belgium. And Belgium has a smaller economy than us. So focusing on that is not going to be good for us. We need to focus on something else, find another way to make this work. Unfortunately, looks like we're going to have to tax the living piss out of our people. That might be our only hope. How much are we making in tourism? Not enough to justify the means. No. Yeah, no. Alright. I think if we put this up to about 50, 60, 70%, let's try 69.2. Booyah. Yep, that puts us positive. Now, we were going to proceed to start paying off this debt that we have, which is oh so ridiculously high. Ooh, it dropped. Alright, well, once we take care of inflation, it should go back to a more positive outlook, a better balance. Fuck education! Or no, healthcare. Fuck healthcare! We don't care about healthcare! There we go. Boom. Making a little bit of positive money. We just really, the big thing you got to do here is I would focus on getting rid of that debt. Because Indonesia has some ridiculously high debt for a country that has relatively no money. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's going to be this is going to be a woozy. A woozy of a doozy. Ooh, goodness. Oh, but see, it's fluctuating, and the inflation is getting itself under control. We could probably drop this back down to 0% here in a minute. We could raise taxes a bit more if we wanted to. I don't like to. So the big thing you can do now is with personal income tax of roughly, what, 70%. You could just, I mean, I don't know. You really just got to wait to pay off at least half of that debt, because, I mean, that debt is just redonkulous. Like, it's so high. And if you can get another country to like you, even better. Like, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like I'm going to be getting any assistance from any countries anytime soon. Because they're all super broke. Especially the ones that I want to deal with. A.k.a. Australia and Japan. They're super broke. And also, we need to put this at 0 before our economy stops shrinking. Drop it down! Drop it down! Alright. So, yeah. So you can see here, we're actually starting to make a bit of money. And over time, it will get better. And it should be where we want it to be. I want to raise this more, but I know I can't. I could, but I don't want to go too far in debt. We're already double. Basically what it is, if we get to 600,000, then our economy is unsalvageable. Or 600 million, sorry. If we're at 600 million in debt, we're going to economically fail. So, if we just kind of play it safe, and as we look at our income right now, like, just watch this shit grow. As long as we play it safe, our economy should grow pretty damn fast. Yeah, so that's kind of what I would do, is just play it safe. Play it safe, Budro. Oh, wow, look at that. Huge chunk of change we're making in now. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Again, it might fluctuate, so I wouldn't invest anything back yet. I would just focus on getting rid of at least a decent portion of that debt first, and then move on from there. And then, ooh, God, corruption. Corruption's getting bad. Ooh, we need to... God, we can't handle it. It's too expensive. God, why is everything so expensive with you, Indonesia? Oh, God. This is just like a waiting game. That's all this would be, is just a waiting game. Look, we're only like a year in or so. By the way, this is the Siberian Confederation mod. It doesn't really change the economies of certain people. I think there's the human development mod that's been added to it. So, I mean, you got that, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't make it easier. It just makes it harder by all means. But anyway, this has been Commissar Bro doing a quick little economic tutorial on Indonesia. Again, I don't think I ever actually did one on Indonesia. And yeah, I mean, as we can see here, it's pretty stable. Corruption's growing. That's a concern. Debt is still really high, so we've got to pay that off. But unfortunately, none of that's going to get paid off immediately, and your economy is just going to fluctuate. So you got to sit there and try to keep it under control and whatnot. But aside from that, it functions like all the other countries in this game, and you just got to be there to sit there and do it and make it look pretty and take care of it and tell it it's beautiful and all that good stuff. Fuck tourism. We don't need tourism in these parts. Well, actually, what's our stability? Well, our stability is pretty high. We could try to maintain tourism. No, fuck it. We don't need it. Anyway, this has been Commissar Bro. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this helps you at least a little bit in playing Superpower 2 as a country of your choice. That's right. Hopefully it does. I think it will, but you know, we'll just have to find out if it does in the comments. But anyway, this has been CB, and I'll see you next time.